Joshua chapter 19. The second lot came out for Simeon, for the tribe of his descendants by their clans, but their inheritance was within the inheritance given to Judah's descendants. Their inheritance included Beersheba, or Sheba, Moladah, Hazar Shula, Bela, Ezem, Etolad, Bethel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markaboth, Hazar Susa, Beth Lebaoth, and Sharuhen, 13 cities with their settlements. Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities with their settlements, and the settlements surrounding these cities as far as Bilath-beer, Ramah in the south. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Simeon's descendants by their clans. The inheritance of Simeon's descendants was within the territory of Judah's descendants, because the share for Judah's descendants was too large. So Simeon's descendants received an inheritance within Judah's portion. The third lot came up for Zebulun's descendants by their clans. The territory of their inheritance stretched as far as Sarahid. Their border went up to westward to Merilah, reached Dabesheth, and met the brook east of Jokneam. From Sarahid it turned due east along the border of Chisloth Tabor, went to Daberoth, and went up to Japhia. From there it went due east to Gath Hefer and to Eth Kazan. It extended to Rimmon, curving around Nia. The border then circled around Nia on the north to Hanathon and ended at Iftah El Valley, along with Katath, Nehalal, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their settlements. This was the inheritance of Zebulun's descendants by their clans, these cities within their settlements. The fourth lot came out for the tribe of Issachar's descendants by their clans. Their territory went to Jezreel, included Chesulloth, Shinam, Hapharaim, Shineon, Anaharath, Jabbith, Kishion, Ebez, Remeth, and Ganim, Enhada, and Beth Pazaz. The border reached Tabor, Shahazuma, and Beth Shemesh, and ended at the Jordan, 16 cities with their settlements. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Issachar's descendants by their clans, the cities with their settlements. The fifth lot came out for the tribe of Asher's descendants by their clans. Their boundary included Helkath, Hali, Beten, Akshaph, Alamelech, Amad, and Mishal, and reached westward to Carmel and Shehor, Libnath. It turned eastward to Beth Dagon, reached Zebulun and Iftah El Valley, northward Beth Emek and Nail. It went north to Kabul, Ebron, Rehob, and Haman, and Kana as far as greater Sidon. The boundary then turned to Ramah as far as the fortified city of Tyre. It turned back to Hosa and ended at the Mediterranean Sea, including Mahalab, Ikzib, Umah, Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their settlements. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Asher's descendants by their clans, these cities with their settlements. The sixth lot came out for Naphtali's descendants by their clans. Their boundary went from Heleph and from the oak in Zanonim, including Adami, Nebkeb, and Jabneel, as far as Lacham, and ended at the Jordan. To the west, the boundary turned to Aznoth Tabor, and went from there to Hukok, reaching Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and Judah at the Jordan on the east. The fortified cities were Ziddim, Zur, Hamath, Rakath, Chinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kedesh, Edrei, En Hazor, Iron, Migdal El, Horem, Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities with their settlements. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Naphtali's descendants by their clans, the cities with their settlements. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of Dan's descendants by their clans. The territory of their inheritance included Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shalabim, Aijalon, Ithalah, Elan, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekah, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Bene Barak, Gath, Rimmon, Made Jarkon, and Rakan, with the territory facing Joppa. When the territory of the descendants of Dan slipped out of their control, they went up and fought against Leshem, captured it, and struck it down with the sword. So they took possession of it, lived there, and renamed Leshem after their ancestor Dan. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Dan's descendants by their clans, these cities with their settlements. When they had finished distributing the land into its territories, and the Israelites gave Joshua son of Nun an inheritance among them, by the Lord's command, they gave him the city Timnath Serah in the hill country of Ephraim, which he requested. He rebuilt the city and lived in it. These were the portions that the priest Eleazar, Joshua son of Nun, and the family heads distributed to the Israelite tribes by lot at Shiloh in the Lord's presence at the entrance to the tent of meeting. So they finished dividing up the land.